So I thought I'd send a quick video message just to explain what's happening after kind of I gave you the part one bit of what happened, having to have surgery, having to learn to live with a stoma, and kind of the post-op recovery stuff. So just to give you a really quick update, recovery from the operation's gone amazingly well. I'm sleeping pretty much all the way through each night. Some of my fitness watch stats in terms of sleep and heart rate and HRV and stuff like that, they're all almost back to normal levels. I expect them to be like that by the end of this week once I've finished my liver and bowel detox, which detoxes all the drugs like the anaesthesia and the other 20 odd that I was on when I was in hospital. I think I managed 6.5k walk a couple of days ago with one of my cycling buddies, managing to do some smaller hills. I think I'm going to do some indoor cycling from next week, mostly at normal yoga, apart from anything that's stretching this part here because my internal stitches are still healing. Appetite's good. As I said, I'm on a kind of detox for 6 days, so this is day 4, and then I'll just be on kind of normal super healthy diet from Sunday onwards. And work have been really good and supporting me through what's going on, keeping in touch and so on. So that's all post-surgery. I spoke to my surgeon at the end of last week, so the update from him is that the bowel obstruction that they removed was bowel cancer. He also removed, as part of that surgical procedure, 46 lymph nodes, which is quite a lot in comparison, but the obstruction was quite large. And your bowel has different layers to it, and the tumour that I had grown out past multiple layers of the bowel, so he had to remove more of the bowel than just the tumour. Of the 46 lymph nodes that they removed, 7 of those had cancer cells in them. And he took a sample of a small liquid that was round the tumour that was nothing to do with poo, and sent that to the lab, and that also had some cancerous cells in it. So what that means is, from a surgical standpoint, they have removed all the cancer. There was no other surgical traces of it in my bowel, and before I left hospital I had CT scans, blood tests and x-rays on all of my other organs to make sure that those were all clear, and they were. So the cancer isn't anywhere else in terms of tumours or anything, which is really good news. What he has said is, based on the fact that some of it had gone into some of my lymph nodes and there were some cancer cells in some fluid, they're recommending that I go through some chemotherapy, more as a preventative measure, but just in case there are some lingering cancer cells in the bowel, to kill those off before they turn into anything that's more sinister. So I don't know an awful lot in terms of timelines and things at this stage, because my appointment with the oncology doctor is next Thursday, which is a week today. I have spoken to my oncology nurse, so she's given me some generic information, but it very much depends on my specific case and also what my decisions are about what treatment I want to move forward with, because it's not mandatory, it's a recommendation. So it's highly likely if I do choose to go through chemo, it will be 12 weeks, of which some will be delivered through IV and some I can take in tablet form at home. It will likely be 2 weeks of chemo on, 1 week off. That's one cycle, and then once one cycle is complete, you basically just start another. So 12 weeks for me would mean 4 complete cycles. After that, I would need time to recover, because chemo can take it out of you from a physical and mental point of view. And then they will retest me through blood test, cameras and CTs to make sure they've basically got rid of it all. And if they have, I'll be given the all clear. And then I can get on with the rest of my life. And the last little bit, just to drop in, my surgeon said, all being well and all that's finished with a good outcome, they can talk about, I can discuss a reversal of the stoma with him at the 12-month anniversary of the operation. So I think that's all the factual stuff I can share with you just now. Obviously, once I've had conversations with the oncology doctors and nurses and had chats with Stacey and my parents, we'll make a decision about what treatment I'm progressing with, and then we'll know timelines and I can let you know what that looks like. So I think that's everything I was going to share. Just to say, don't watch the next video before you reply back to me. I wanted to split this into 2 videos because it'll end up being too long and take forever to be delivered through WhatsApp and stuff. So before you say anything, watch the next video, and then you can let me know or whatever you want to do. Okay, bye!